Yep, that just about says it all. Today we're at the DTE mountain bike trails and we're going to be exploring the Sugar Loop.
You found MTB Trailview. This video is for people who love the adventure of riding new trails and for new riders to the sport to get a taste of the trails that are out there to ride. Trailview will take you on trails, start to finish, show you how to find the trailheads, and call out some key features along the way from an intermediate rider's perspective. So let's get at today's ride.
So the Sugar Loop is about 4 miles long. So one thing that you might want to consider before doing it is if you rode the Big Cane Loop or the Wind Loop to get here, probably took a little bit of energy out of you. This Sugar Loop, it's a more technical loop than all the others, I think. A lot of rocks in it, a lot of drops, hills. It'll take a bit out of you. So you get all the way out to here, just make sure that you have the physical strength to get through it all and then still be able to complete those other trails to get back to your car. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
So we're gonna cross the road here. We're gonna move into the brown trail. It's called the Sugar Loop. And it's around 4 miles long. So let's see what this is all about. It's a double. Just need a little bit more speed for that. Should have taken it. Should have removed my skirt.
So the DTE Sugar Loop is definitely an intermediate riders type trail. There's lots of rocks here, and they've harvested the rocks and then turned them into features for people to ride around, up, over, around, whatever you want to do. But it really turns out to be a lot of fun, and that's really what this Sugar Loop is all about. A lot of rocks, rock features, and ups and downs on this trail. Also up ahead a little bit, there's a really cool downhill jump feature, man-made jump feature that we're going to come to. Overall, like I said, intermediate riders trail for sure. Never want to discount beginners. You know, if you have an adventurous spirit, you don't mind getting off from here and there, off the bike, that is. Getting off and pushing around sometimes. Maybe you don't need to, I don't know, but definitely an intermediate rider's trail.
Looks like a cool step down. More rocks. I could have gone around that, but wanted to see. Well, we're a half a mile into this loop. Started off with a bunch of rocks, man-made placed rocks, that is. And now it's just kind of smooth here and there. I've been down this section before. I remember this jump line. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to stop and show it all to you. And then do it. So this is coming from the opposite direction. Oh, and I really want to do it, but what if I come down and somebody's coming up? I'm gonna have to just come back on Saturday. So this is that little ramp. This is for when we're coming in, the way I just came. So if you're running on Sunday like I am, we're going to be taking all of this stuff uphill. If you're coming on Sunday, you'd be coming down this and you'd get the opportunity to take this on and into this section, which is another drop-off jump. Which I really want to do, but to do that I would have to have some speed, and I don't want to take the chance of running into somebody who's coming the other way. So the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few in this case. Just happy for the ride, to be out here on such a beautiful day, whether it's uphill or not. So we'll continue. So we're coming up on this section here. It's called Natural Selection. It's just a big rock mound. Might be kind of hard to climb it this way, but we'll give it a try. Okay. Okay, this little area is called Natural Selection. It's just this huge rock pile. You can go around it if you like. If you're an intermediate rider, go right around that way, or you can go right over the top. I mean, it's pretty cool. Lots of rocks, fairly steep. It's going to be much easier if you're coming this way, and that goes into a downhill. Or the way we're running today, you come at it this way, you can go around or up this. It is fairly steep. Let me show you that. This is really what we're looking at here. So the name of the game of this loop is rocks. Rocks can be found everywhere. I mean, they're not all the time in the trail, but it seems like wherever they were able to find and gather rocks, they sculpted them into a man-made feature that makes it a lot of fun to ride. So up on top, this is what's called the upside down right here, and I hope that's how I don't end up. So I have the feeling we're going into a downhill now with a bunch of rocks. Let's see. Woo! Nice. Very fun. Nice little log there with nothing on the back. Let's try this. Nice. Lots of nice little jumps. Oh, watch out, chipmunk. Lots of nice little things. Thing is so busy doing so many trails and filming so many, I get an opportunity to ride them over and over. So as I come down them, some cases I'm discovering them right along with you. A lot of there's some jumps that I would love to make but didn't know what they looked like before I got there, or some stuff I go over that I might avoid. But that's all the fun of experimentation and riding trails you don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, this 4-mile loop that I'm on right now, it's marked as brown on the trail map. It's about 4 miles long. The level of difficulty has increased quite a bit. Wouldn't say it's a black or anything, but more hilly, more climbs, more rocks, things like that. And all of that can be found once you cross over the road. We're about maybe 2/3 of the way done with this right now. I think we just rolled past the 2-mile mark, a little bit past it. And like I said, this is 4 miles long. It's gotten me a little bit out of breath. Still running a decent pace here. Averaging about 16 miles an hour on this loop. How cool. This is a fun little part of the trail. Probably seen it in other videos, but I'm going to point it out anyway. We just came up this way, but looking at it, this is what it looks like is a hole down into another switchback down there. So, riding on opposite days, you'd get all that as a downhill. And on the days like Sunday, today, go ahead, make fun of me. I can't figure out whether it's odd or even. What even would be Monday. Tuesdays would be odd, even. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't know. Pay attention to the signs. I'll go by weekends. Sundays, you're coming up this. And Saturdays, you're going down. Saturdays, the trail seems like it would be a little bit more fun. Less pedaling for sure, more downhill, and the obstacles would be better. Wow. Look at that. Well, they don't call it big rock candy for nothing. That's what we're looking at. Fun, actually. There's a downside. Okay, maybe not as fast as I wanted to do it, but I did it. Accomplishment, I'll take it. Rocks for sure. This little area here is called Sugar Rush. Super banky, flowy, nice. So the one thing about this loop, like I say, this is only the second time I've been here. But this loop, if you're an intermediate rider, the one thing you're gonna have to consider before you do that loop is just where you are physically. Do you have enough energy to do that after all the other loops before this? So until next time, be safe out there, enjoy the ride.